Chileans are very not proud. Well, they are proud, but there's a lot of Peruvian immigrants who live in Santiago and Concepcion. I taught a lot of Peruvians and Ecuadorians, so they're not racist per se, but they're still almost looked down upon. Like Chileans like make fun of Peruvians a lot, or more Peru as a country instead of individual Peruvians. And also Bolivia is one of the two countries that doesn't have ocean in South America. And that's because Chile won a war like 100 years ago and they got that part. So the biggest joke in Chile is about how Bolivians don't have any ocean. So, and it's really stupid, but it's hilarious. Just like every time they meet a Bolivian, they ask how the beach is or if they know how to surf or just things like that, because the Bolivians really don't like it and Chileans think it's hilarious. So that's like one thing that Chileans do that I think is hilarious. Just talk about dumb to us that are dumb, but to them it's super funny. Chile has the best economy in South America. My friends who served in Norway or like European countries say that's not a big deal, but to me it's a huge deal. Like, it's doing really well for South America. So Peruvians come, and it's like how in America, I don't want to be political or racist or anything, but we give illegal immigrants like lower status jobs than we do to immigrants. So the Peruvians, a lot of times they work in restaurants because Chileans love Peruvian food, or in the market they sell like those South American like hoodies and like the bags and stuff. A lot of times Peruvians make those and sell those. One thing I'm impressed about Peruvians and Chileans is the poor people work their butt off. Like, they make all those things by hand. Obviously there's some stuff that they just buy, but most of the stuff like the wood carving stuff they make by hand, or the bags they sew themselves. The Ecuadorians and Peruvians that I taught in Chile, when Chileans wear like normal dresses and suits and stuff to church, but the Ecuadorians would wear their like, I don't want to say Indian clothes, but like their natural, they weren't like suits, or they wear their cultural clothes. I'll say that's the best way of saying it. So like their Ecuadorian dresses and stuff like that. And I thought that was really cool because that was their best way of showing respect for Heavenly Father, is where that's the best thing they had. So they, like, you just walk in, it's like, oh, why aren't they dressed up? But to them, that was like the most dressed up they could be. And Chileans, in the ward at least, were super understanding of that, and they loved it. So even though they were like, they mocked or made fun of them generally, like the actual Peruvians or immigrants that they met, they were really open to and really friendly with. So I thought that was cool, how they were open about everything and everybody.